Hello. In this video, I'll show you how to place the battery in a Nissan key fob that looks like this. Now this type of key fits various Nissan cars, including certain generations of Primera, and indeed its smaller brother, the Almera. Now to replace the battery in this key fob, you will need a small flat-headed screwdriver similar to this, and a slightly larger flat-headed screwdriver like that. You'll also need a new battery, of course. This one's perhaps a little bit big, so you may have more luck with something like this. Specifically, it's a CR2025. Okay, now we need to separate the blade of the key, that's this silver part here, from the back of the key. And to do that, we first turn it over, like so. And now we're looking for this tiny little slot just there at the end of my finger. Can you see that? So now grab the smaller of the two screwdrivers, pop it into that slot and start gently prying. And in my experience, and that's exactly what's happening now, the key will start to open up a little bit, but not quite enough. So let's therefore grab the larger of the two screwdrivers and come in here at the side, like that, and continue prying. And there we are, it's now popped open, so we can now pull the blade away just like that. We now turn our entire attention to the back of the key. We need to open this up as well, and to do so we need to release a couple of clips. There's one here at the side, can you see that? So let's just pry that one open with the smaller of the two screwdrivers. Oops. There we go. And there's another identical clip here on the other side that also needs to be pried open, which is a lot easier when there isn't a camera in the way. And when you've done that, just work your way all around the edge as required until the whole thing opens up like that. Next, of course, we need to remove the old battery, but before we do so, let's make a mental note of which way it's facing, because that will confirm which way we need to fit the new battery. So, from our perspective now, the negative terminal is facing upwards. So to remove the battery, the easiest way, once again, is to just pry it out with the smaller of the two screwdrivers. There we go. And it bounces out quite happily. Now, if at this point you've forgotten what type of battery you need, don't worry, it's written inside the key. It says it right here, CR2025. And indeed below that, it confirms that the negative terminal faces upwards from our perspective. Good news, it's all plain sailing from now on. So let's insert the new battery, like so. Around the right way, of course. Then push the two halves of the back of the key together, like that. Nice reassuring click. And of course now we need to push the blade back on to the rear of the key, just like that. Now at this point there are still two important things to do. Number one, go outside your car and check the key actually works. And number two, for crying out loud, don't forget to subscribe to CarSpyTV. I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.